CTE Master Series, Video 12, SS3, A Touch of Inside. You know, every day that I'm blessed enough, fortunate enough to make it to the table one more time, I'm so thrilled to have connected with Center to Edge Aiming. Thank you, Hal Hool. Center to Edge Aiming has been the thrill of my pool life. It gets easier every day, it gets deeper every day. I invite you to join the world of hooligans and enter into the fantastic world of Center to Edge Aiming. You can check out my comprehensive CTE book at justkill.com. You can check out my free material, my CTE Truth series on my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing to that channel. Yesterday we took a look at a touch of outside. So let's just recreate that just a little bit with a bit of a different scenario. You're playing position on this 10 ball, so you're not going to shoot it easy and just cross this line right here. The correct position route would be 2 rails into this ball. And so CTE is giving me a center cue ball alignment, which is one of the options of SS3. So once I pivot to outside, that first tick that I come to puts me into outside spin. And yes, I'm on the lighter side of the ball. So I have to be careful because that cue ball can get away from me when I pivot to the outside. So you have to work with this shot. You may have to lighten your stroke up a little bit here, which is not always desirable once you establish that baseline medium type stroke that you like to use so much. So this is almost like a finesse shot because you have to lighten up on it a little bit so it can get away from you. So I'm just going to go right to center and then pivot for just a touch of outside. Doubling this corner, coming out past this line right here. This line is 1 diamond out. In fact, all the way around the table, 1 diamond out is what I refer to as center table, because if this cue ball's here, I can make my bridge on the bed of the table very easily. If the cue ball's on the inside of this line, then I'm going to be faced possibly with a rail bridge. So be careful when you're using a touch of outside. But yes, you have to learn it. It's one of those 3 options that fall within SS3. Now let's explore just for a moment a touch of inside. So let's take a similar cut, and this looks like a 30 inside. It is a 30 inside. So if I want to take a 2 rail route here using a touch of inside, I'll be coming this way. I'm at the last tick for that patch of ticks that represent center cue ball. So by turning or swiveling my tick back to the inside, what I'm doing is just picking up those remaining ticks that represent center cue ball. So that's going to give me a heavier cue ball to work with. I won't have to lighten my stroke up quite so much. I'll be a little bit closer to that medium stroke that players like so well. So this is a shot you have to work with. I mean, it takes some work to own it. So I suggest that you spend a lot of time with touch of outside as well as touch of inside. So work both of them. So here we go. I'll fall right in to my gift that CTE gives me, and I'm going to swivel to the inside and just put a little pop on it. Now, playing with a heavier ball didn't go as far. I didn't get the center table, so my bridge is on the rail, but I still am favored to make that ball. But I would like to be out in the center of of the table. So let's try that again. Once again, I have a 30 here. So you see how I was able to pop that ball? Get out into the center of the table? If I'd taken that same stroke with a touch of outside, I probably would have overshot my position a little bit. So, touch of inside is misunderstood a bit. Because when you swivel that cue to the inside, you're not immediately picking up inside spin. You're picking up those remaining ticks that are in that patch of ticks that are really the true makeup of center ball. You would have to swivel your cue, and this would be visibly noticeable. You'd have to swivel your cue to the inside and then a little bit more until you could start seeing that your tip was actually now into the curvature of the cue ball, past that group of ticks that make up center cue ball. So for you to truly understand touch of outside and touch of inside, I think your fastest path of getting there is understanding that, number one, your alignment to center cue ball, if you're a good player, a pro player, is based on a half ball alignment. It's based on aligning to the outermost tick this way, or the outermost tick. If this was a great big cue ball, the outermost tick this way or the outermost tick that way. You're not putting your tick dead in the center of the cue ball. That's not what professional players are doing. So first of all, you want to actually come to that true experience to gain that real knowledge, that true knowledge that will reveal to you that your alignments are really not occurring between the two edges of the cue ball. So you're getting some real knowledge here, some knowledge that you can sink your teeth into. So in SS3, you're clearly working with a half ball alignment that gives you a heavy side and a light side. So to understand touch of inside, first of all, you need to understand where center cue ball is. Conventional practices do not teach you the center cue ball that is being used by professionals. So if you're going to use a touch of outside, then you know that when you arrive at center cue ball, the immediate swiveling of your cue is going to put you into a lighter ball. It's going to put you into some outside spin. You're going to lighten up that shot. You might have to lighten up your stroke a little bit. Now, if you want to go to the inside, you're going to have that gift that CTE gives you, which is center cue ball, and then when you swivel to the inside, you're going to have the knowledge that there are actually more ticks there that make up center cue ball. And you'll be able to see it. So when you get down on a shot like this and you go to the inside, you can absolutely 100% see that there is more center cue ball there. I'm not just telling you something that's not observable, that's not fact, it's there. It's repeatable. You can do it over and over. So when you swivel to the center, you're getting more of something that you want, more of something that is desirable. You see, professional players have not been using center cue ball as a reliable system. Why? Because they really don't have a reliable center cue ball system. This is a reliable center cue ball system that gives you options. So once you come to that understanding, once that you have that true experience that, hey, when I go to center cue ball, I actually have more center cue ball if I go to the inside. You have a heavier cue ball to work with. So if you really want to wrap your mind around what center cue ball is and what a touch of outside is and what a touch of inside really is, then you can do so by working with SS3. You know, my work is an open book. There's no smoke screens or anything like that for me to get by. My work is an open book. Thank you. I appreciate your interest. See you another time.